Good morning, good morning,
Good
good morning.
morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2025.
2025.
Yeah, I love the earrings too.
Thank you. I don't know if anybody can see those earrings from here. I don't know. Can I see?
Yeah,
Can you see what it says?
I can see.
You see what it says?
Get a little closer.
Well, maybe I need a darker thing so people can see what it says. Hey.
Yeah, but welcome to the new year.
Yes.
It is a new season of the CCI radio show with Sam C, Bobby D, the Coverage Connection, your favorite weekend duo here on the midweek.
And in the mid part of the decade.
Yes.
2025 is in the middle now.
Yes.
Direct middle.
Can't believe that.
I know. We're right in the middle of the 2020s.
Yes.
The 2020s have been interesting. But
it really has. It's we're just so happy to be with you guys today. Welcome aboard. It's the CCI radio show sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram, and you can email Vibrant Souls at vibrantsouls@gmail.com.
Yes.
And two things before we get started real quick. I want to ask that everybody prays for Rio. At this time, we'll just make it brief. We're not going to go into details, but she needs all the prayer that you can give her.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Please.
So, Rio, we are thinking of you at this time, and we just want to say, we appreciate you, we love you, and we're just, just praying for you. And we hope everybody else does the same thing.
That is correct.
At this point.
Yes.
Also, thoughts and prayers going out to the victims in that tragic event down in New Orleans that we all knew about happened early this morning. As the residents were celebrating New Year's, again, our hearts and prayers go out to them. The suspect has been killed.
Yes.
The
suspect is gone. We are going to probably slowly find out, if we'll ever find out, what the motive was for plowing into a crowd of New Year's revelers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 10 people were killed and several people were hurt.
Yes.
So we certainly pray for that.
Yeah, not the way you want to start off 2025, but we wanted to put those two pieces of information out, and our prayers are with everybody who we just mentioned here. We want to say good morning to you, Danetta. Happy New Year, and thank you for an anniversary shout out, and thank you for the love. You know exactly what we mean by that. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to those who are also out there. So
yes,
not showing, but that's okay. Happy New Year anyway. You've been here the whole time too, so thank you.
Yes. We're going to have some fun. We're going to celebrate 13 years of the CCI radio show. So let's go ahead and get this anniversary show started. What are we waiting for?
That's right.
We're globally connecting the world for 13 years. It's a CCI radio show, and the show begins in just a matter of moments, so stay tuned. And welcome back to the show. We are definitely glad you guys are here. Like I said, 13 years. It's hard to believe it's been 13 years. And
now, can I say a little something? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done yapping.
Speaking of the 13 years, okay. 13 years.
Oh, yeah.
So we were talking to someone, and they said, "Oh, Sam, Bobby, I can't believe you guys have been married 13 years. I mean, that's a while. That's a little while. It's past the 10 years. It's past the 7-year itch, as people say. It's past the 10-year mark, that type of thing. And this is actually someone who we've known for a long time. And it just kind of made me laugh a bit, because we'd say, "What are you talking about? 13 years?" And then we realized, like, wait a minute, they think that we've been married 13 years. And which is funny, because this is the 13-year anniversary show. Our radio show we've been together for the radio show for 13 years. Our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, is not today. In fact, why don't I show you something? I'm sure that over the years, for those of you who are connected with us, especially on social media, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember, but it's kind of hard to remember because people are putting stuff on there every moment. Okay, so I get that. But Sam C and I take an anniversary trip every May. Our wedding anniversary is in May. All right, so here is us on our wedding day. Okay, now take a look at what this reads. May the 4th be with us. Now, now this is going to crack you up, because I always make a little joke about this. Okay, the Star Wars, right?
May the Star Wars.
Right. May the 4th be with you, right? May the force be with you, right? And everybody's all excited about that, and they get married on May 4th because they love Star Trek and Star Wars and all these things. Okay, true. We do. Well, I especially love space, of course, absolutely. Teach it all the time. However, Sam C and I got married a long time before they started saying, "May the 4th be with you." Do me a favor, either Google it or go to Wikipedia, where I always like to go. They started saying, "May the 4th be with you" in 2011. We got married in 2002. Therefore, making this year on May 4th, 23 years. Not 13, 2, 3.
You see the difference there?
Right. It's not 13.
Yeah, you see the difference there. One is our show anniversary and one is our wedding anniversary. So the wedding anniversary, correct. We've been married much longer than the show.
Yes, indeed. And we were friends much longer before that.
Yes.
So
before this show was even thought of, and before they had all this social media stuff.
That is correct. And should I say how long we've known each other?
That's perfect. I have no problem with that. You can. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
This August, Sam C and I would have known each other 31 years.
I still can't believe that.
No.
I'm just
we met in 1994. We started dating in 2000. 2000.
2000. Don't put a number.
I don't know. 2000. We got married in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
And we started the CCI radio show 13 years ago on this day.
Mm-hmm.
Just so people won't be confused.
Well, people are going to be confused anyway.
Right. No matter how much the
honestly,
no matter how much the explanation goes out there, as you can see right there in between us, that's where I took this picture from. See right there. So now that little space is empty right there. But whenever the show is over, I will put it back. And if we need to explain it again, I'll explain it again.
Yes, reading the
but
comments.
It's been more than 13 years.
Yes.
Since we've been married.
Just want to throw that out there. It's been more than 13 years since I've known this young lady right here, too. So remember like it was yesterday.
It was just yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Because apparently we've only been married 13 years.
Yeah, that it's more
it
than...
It just made me laugh.
It's more. I just have to say that. It's more than one person that actually said that to us.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at the post and they said, "Oh man, happy wedding anniversary!" Because they send us private messages like, "I didn't know y'all. Man, that's good, y'all." I'm like, "No, that's not. No." I was like, "Now you've known us for how long?" I was like, "Not only that, but weren't you even at the reception?"
Well, I guess not. They must have been drinking so much they didn't realize that.
Yeah.
They shaved off some years, so
yeah, they replaced the 2 with a 1.
Exactly.
I'm like, seriously?
Yes.
But Danetta says lurking in 2025 already. Don't get it twisted. I hope these folks are taking notes so they can remember. And reading is fundamental. Or in RuPaul's case, the library is open. Bobby D's famous statement.
We actually just watched that little skit from SNL last night before we went to sleep.
That was funny.
Just had to put it out there. So whenever, if you're one of the lurkers who were confused about that, or you come back later and like, oh, that's it. That's it. So,
well, I'll tell you what. Again, it's our radio show.
Radio show.
13-year anniversary. So today is the day for that.
Not our wedding anniversary.
We also want to remind you guys, if there's anything you missed on our YouTube channel, we did have yesterday. We had the final 2024 edition for Tuesday Talks with Bobby D yesterday. So if you missed that, go back and watch it on YouTube channel. I also put a credit tip out there this morning. So if you guys missed that, make sure you get it. I think you find Tuesday Talks and the credit tip both very informative, we hope. So make sure you go jump on and watch those. We do have a new coverage critiques coming tomorrow, the first one of 2025. So stay tuned right here on our YouTube channel. A brand new cooking fun with Mrs. Cabbage coming up on Friday to start the new year. So tune in for that. Also, of course, you guys know we'll be doing our normal live Saturday show this Saturday, same time spot, 10 a.m. Eastern time right here. We do have a new contest that's going to be starting. So I'm going to consult with Bobby D, and we're going to get together what this new contest is going to be. We're going to start it this coming Saturday on the Saturday show. So we're going to try to make it a little bit more fun for you guys. We'll talk about that to see which direction we want to go with that. We do have some new releases coming out from Pandemic Press Publishing. Of course, the holiday edition of Pandemic Press Media Magazine is still available with yours truly, both of us on the cover and the cover story. So you can get that at lulu.com.
Our copy's coming soon. So we'll be able to show it.
Exactly.
By that time, we'll already have a new one out.
Exactly. But now, since the holiday season is over, we are getting ready to move forward with the winter 2025 edition coming soon. So stay tuned for that. We are excited to bring that for you. And like I said, where's some other releases that are going to be released from Pandemic Press Publishing coming soon, other than the magazine. So stay tuned for that. So here we are. We're going to welcome in 2025, and
that is correct.
And I'm going to be like one of my favorite wrestlers right now and kind of do this. So, CCI radio show fans and Bobby D, What would you like to talk about?
I'm going to talk about this.
So we're stuck in your hair?
Yeah.
You had a hard time getting it?
Was hoping you didn't notice that, but that's okay. Well,
got your little Happy New Year thing going on?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out.
You want me to try that on?
Yes.
Okay, that could be funny.
It will be funny. So I was thinking.
Now, don't laugh when I put this on, people.
So I bought these.
This right?
Yes. I bought these at Target, and because Sam says, so we need some.
I feel silly.
Well, we look silly.
Oh, do
we look silly.
Okay.
And so I was reading the reviews about them, and they said people were like, they're really, really tiny. It would fit on a baby's head. Yeah, and of course it says ages 3+. Okay. But I was still curious about them, and they didn't cost much.
Maybe I
so
should tilt it or something. Just look better.
Much,
No.
dear.
Right. Look like an idiot, don't I?
So we could do.
Wow. Maybe I'll put the other one on.
So I thought that maybe these would be good for just decorating.
Yeah.
So that's why yesterday, oh my goodness, his hair. I was looking at the when I was putting like our little glasses and stuff like that out. I said, well, these are cute, and they could be a little just a little decor for
decor is what it's going to be.
Right. But then they said that these were a little bit bigger, and a little bit is exactly what.
I feel this thing's starting to come off already.
You know, I think we look like unicorns.
Don't we?
But at least it's bigger. So we'll get more on it next year. These will be the decor.
I'm laughing at the Netta because she says not the gangster lean.
Yeah, you need the gangster lean. Let me see. This song's dedicated to my homies
in that gangster lean.
Why did you have to go so soon? I actually always seem to surprise Sam C when I know those types of, gangster songs.
Speaking of, let's talk about that since you brought that up. Let us talk about that since you brought that up. So, there are certain songs that will really shock me about Bobby D here. Of course, both of us are big Tupac and Biggie fans. Okay.
Of course.
But for Tupac, Bobby likes various Tupac songs, but when
all that song.
Well, when you look at Bobby D and you figure how sweet and innocent she is, and then you listen to the most interesting song that Tupac ever put out is one of Bobby D's favorite songs, and it's one of the ones that when back in the day when I was playing this and I looked at her and I'm like, I can't believe she knows all the words of the song, and she is just like, but she loves Hit 'Em Up. And
I was in a different bag back
then.
When
you look at her, you're like, what? And that's not the only song. We went back before that. If those of you who had the privilege back then of listening to one of the best soundtracks ever, Boys in the Hood, and you know where I'm going with this. There is a track on there that, of all the songs, you would not think that this one right here this would be one of her favorite songs. And not only did she know the song,
I used to have the soundtrack.
Well, but not only was this one of her favorite songs, she knows it from start to finish. There's a group out there called Cam. And the name of the song, name of the rap is Every Single Weekend. Now, don't ask her to do that right now. But if you've never heard that before, you may want to go to YouTube or whatever, download it Every Single Weekend. And imagine Bobby D rapping from the start of the song until the end of the song.
I don't know that song.
And
just ask me to.
Yeah, that's not the song.
I'll be.
Yes, that's not the song.
Oh.
Now we like that song. Hey, them Gonna Twist It. Just Ask Me To was my song.
I love that song.
Okay. Are you like that song? I love Tony, It's Just Me and You.
Yes, love it.
I love that one.
I
love Mama Don't Take No Mess.
Oh, I love that. And the original. Mama Don't Take No Mess.
Ursula Growing Up in the Hood. Well, that was
I don't know that song.
Yep. If you know Every Single Weekend, you know Growing Up in the Hood.
I don't know. I only know Just Ask Me To. So, and Mama Don't Take No Mess because it was sort of a remake, sort of.
It was a remake.
It was, but they didn't put all the same words in it. But
right. So
I don't know that stuff.
We'll go from one soundtrack to another. For those of you who love the movie New Jack City, which both of us do because we laugh at certain parts of it all the time. Bobby D and I are big Ice-T fans, especially his acting.
Ice-T.
He's a great actor as well. Of course, he's a great rapper too.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. So, Original Gangsta. We laugh at that because now we're older. But when you listen to it back then, you're like, oh man, this is like the greatest thing. And then all the other songs on there, of course, Aaron Hall's Don't Be Afraid. Of course, that was my joint right there. Essence, Lyrics to the Rhythm. Was it FS Effect with I'll Be Sure, Black is a Force to Be Reckoned With.
Oh, yeah.
Love that song there. Keith Sweat, one of my favorites. There You Go, Telling Me No. And, Bobby and I always laugh about that. She's like,
poor Keith.
Well, because she says every time Keith Sweat sings a song, he's begging.
Poor Keith.
Well, it's not like his girl left him all the time.
Maybe she did, though.
Well, but
he's begging all the time.
I love Keith Sweat. I mean, that's one of my icons from back then. I mean, if we had a chance to meet Keith Sweat, I would tell him, man.
If he came to City Winery this year, would you go?
I would definitely go.
Even if it was on a Tuesday?
I'd have to find a way to go. Yeah,
You would go?
Yeah, I would go.
Even on a Tuesday?
Yeah, I can't tell him no. I'd have to.
On a Sunday night at 8:30.
Well, something got to give.
And what exactly's got to give?
Be tired the next morning.
That's true.
Something got to give.
Mm-hmm.
And Danetta said, yep, he is begging.
See?
And she said, classic songs, though. I heard he is really nice in person. That's we heard. We've heard that too.
Yeah, that's good.
He I've said this before. If you have the iHeartRadio app, he actually has a show on there called The Sweat Hotel. It's a Quiet Storm show that he does, and he's been doing it for years. And
this is the Heartbreak Hotel.
Well, he's played that on there too.
Well, that's probably where he got the Sweat Hotel.
You're probably
idea from. It's
actually a really good show.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Yeah, people love to call in, and they just like to hear his voice. That's all.
I'm sure.
I wish I could imitate how he sounds, but it's just like all the ladies calling. I just sit back. I'm like, okay, like what song do they want to hear? I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, classic songs in an album too. What about the Juice soundtrack? How familiar with that are you?
Yeah. I can't remember the ones that you remember. All the things that are on all these soundtracks.
Actually, I take it back. Don't Be Afraid was on Juice, not on New Jack City, so I take it back.
Oh. Well,
So
let me look it up and see.
so the Juice soundtrack had Juice, Know the Ledge, Eric B. and Rakim. It
Mm-hmm.
also had Uptown Anthem, Naughty by Nature.
Love Naughty by Nature.
Yes. Trish. Okay, now wait a minute. Naughty by Nature.
Yes.
Are you like Queen Latifah's or Eric Alexander's character, Maxine Shaw? Are you a Tretch fan?
Yes.
Or a Vinny fan?
Yeah, Vinny was cool.
Or KG fan?
I was going to say, and the other guy.
KG.
KG.
And the other guy?
The other guy.
Yeah, he would get you for that.
Just like the three tenors. Pavarotti and
that other guy.
And the other guy.
Uh-huh.
The three tenors. Sadly, there's always one whose name you don't remember. I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know why we can't remember three names.
Well, one of my friends actually met Vinny in downtown Pittsburgh just before the pandemic.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was coming out of Burlington Coat Factory,
and
he just happened to see Vinny, and he took a picture with Vinny. He said, "Vinny is so cool."
I bet he is.
Yeah, he said he's one of the nicest guys he met. He's like, yeah, he took a time out to take a picture with him, and he had more than one person. You know, he said something like, "Man, Vinny was just happy." I forget, he was in town for. I guess Naughty by Nature must have been in town that week or had a concert or something. But Vinny was just rolling by himself and didn't have an entourage.
He didn't have anybody protecting him or anything?
Well, he might have, but I mean, I guess they were probably maybe in the distance.
Oh.
But my friend was able to get a picture with him.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah. Hey, Summer Rae, Good morning to you. Happy New Year. And welcome to the new show of 2025. We're happy that you're here. Hope you are having a great start to your New Year's.
I was trying to find the
tracks on Juice.
Yeah, but knowing you remember them all. So
yeah,
they're only showing Uptown Anthem, Know the Ledge.
Is it good to you, Tammy Lucas?
Is it good to you?
Yeah, that was a good word. I can't believe they did that without Heavy D. So it made you wonder who was first.
It's a good question.
I think Heavy D was first. Oh. No, wait a minute. No, I think she was first.
And then Heavy.
No, wait a minute. No, I think Heavy D's album came out first. I think she was second.
Yeah, this
No, that says released 91. I think Heavy D's was 92. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not the same. No, then if that's the same one that had Now That We Found Love, he would have to be first.
Yeah, let me see. Is it? No. Let me see. Heavy D, Is It Good to You? Song by Heavy D and the Boys. Oh, also 91.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
It'd be funny if it came out around the same time.
Well, it must have at some point. So, let me see. Producer Teddy Riley.
And he produced the other one.
The other one. So
okay, so it had to be kind of
like I want to see how many people I could get to sing this song, and let's see which one I like better.
But she was good.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, Tammy Lucas.
Heavy D was first. Okay. Teddy Riley later released a remixed version of the song with Tammy Lucas for the soundtrack Juice.
Okay.
Now we know who sang it first.
Okay.
Technically, Heavy D and the Boys.
Wow. Okay. That I know we're kind of going. Well, yeah, it's the New Year's show. We talk about what we want. We really we're just kind of welcoming in the new year, and Heavy D and the Boys. That's another great group. Heavy D was just gone before his time because he was just. Feel like he was just getting started.
That's true.
Like when
Now That We Found Love, 1973 song by the OJs.
Yeah.
Oh.
You remember that?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah. That. Do you when you think of Heavy D or Heavy D and the Boys, what's your favorite song?
Now That We Found Love.
I know you got a second. I know what your second favorite is.
What?
Someone for Me. Or Somebody for Me.
I like that one. I like that.
I love so many Heavy D songs. I mean, of course, Now That We Found Love, I think one of the greatest ones. Is It Good to You? Of course, you go back to his older stuff. You know, you laugh every time we play that, like the old Heavy D, like the Overweight Lovers in the House. You just laugh at that. You laugh at you laugh at Big Time. You laugh at Girls They Love Me.
Girls they love me.
you laugh
Cause I'm the overweight, love Heavy D. Girls they love me.
And you laugh at well, you don't laugh at this, but I think one of the greatest rap love songs he made was "Don't You Know."
Don't you know?
I mean, I don't think that song gets as much recognition as it should, because "Don't You Know," I mean, not only was the video great, but the song was just great, and one of the greatest rap love songs you can ever do. I mean, I put that right up there with LL Cool J's "I Need Love."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Of course, I'm going to say "I Need Love" is the ultimate. I mean, I don't think there's any rap love song that can overtake "I Need Love." I don't care who you are. I mean, "I Need Love" is the standard.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, can you name a rap love song that can overtake "I Need Love"?
No.
I mean, there's many of them that sound good. But
there are. But no, I can't dispute with you.
Yeah.
I can't dispute it.
Yeah. See, you got the Netta and Summer agreeing. They think Heavy D's the bomb.
Oh, yeah, he certainly was. I mean, you know, but
yeah,
girls they love me.
Or I got nothing but love for you, honey.
I actually did like that one. That one made me chuckle too. But now that we found love, I was getting down. That's how I twisted my ankle for the first time ever.
Yeah, you
dancing on a porch doing it.
See, that's your problem. You were dancing on tables, dancing on porches.
I wasn't dancing on the table. I was dancing on the porch.
You danced on the porch
at a party.
See, is that it? You weren't.
Yeah.
Were you dancing and roller skating at the same time?
No, it's just dancing.
Just dancing.
I was trying to dance like Heavy D, and even though Heavy D was much larger than I am, and even was back then, because I was quite a skinny mini. I myself am not and was not as light on my feet as Heavy. You know, sometimes people that are heavy set, like Heavy D, Rerun, you know, were light on their feet. And all because you might be a smaller person, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're light on your feet. So I was jumping around and dancing, and then ended up twisting my ankle and kind of hobbled away. Tried not to make a scene. Just go ahead. All right. I tried.
That sounds about as bad as your friend doing the electric slide backwards.
Well, yeah. Well, that was always a funny. If she, I bet she still
knows how to do that.
I'm sure she still knows how to do it.
She would still mess up the crowd.
We don't talk anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
We still have mutual friends, and I would imagine that she probably still would do something like that.
Really?
I'm sure. I'll be, again, someone of a larger size who she was light on. I don't know if she still is, but back then, light on her feet, and she could completely wreck a
mood.
She could wreck a electric slide line. I'll just say that much.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the funniest thing to do and see and watch.
Well, you got a question from the audience there. Ned's asking, how do you do the electric slide backwards?
Oh, it was good. It was good. She would. She would allow I guess you could call that the box. So like the box step. So you're doing your little, okay, all right, we're gonna turn this way. All right, yeah. And she wait for the club to complete the whole box. Okay. Then as the dancing is still, now you're about to do your second We're gonna teach you the electric slide. She'd step out on beat, step out of the crowd about 4 or 5 steps, spin around and face the crowd. So now everybody in the club is doing the electric slide in the same direction. But as you're rocking forward, she's rocking backward. You're rocking backward, she's rocking forward. It's and she would then, okay, so now you're turned to the left, she's turned to the right, and you're going this way. And everybody would be so mixed up and so confused. They'd be like, and they would just give up. People, I have seen whole clubs of people dancing give up. Like, I can't do this with this girl here. I can't do it.
She was good at it.
She was good at it.
Messing people up.
She was good at messing them up, but she had it. She would just step out of the crowd and hey.
Well, I mean, she was doing the electric slide though.
Oh yeah, she was great. She was great. If you could do it, if you could flip a whole crowd and around. Mix them up, yes, you were good at it.
And the answer to Danetta's question?
Yes. Yes, but she would mess everybody. That's the whole array, the whole rainbow.
I guarantee you, if you and Summer were sitting there doing this right now, like if you, Summer, and all of us were in a crowd, I guarantee we were all she flipped around and looked at you all be messed up too.
Yeah, we'd all be messed up. I've seen her do it. I was doing the electric slide next to her when I first saw her do it. And I was like, yay, all right, yeah. Wait, what are you doing? And she step out, and she, hey. I'm like, all right, wait, what, wait. And then I'd be like, forget it, I'm gonna sit down. So I'd sit down, and other people be like, I'm gonna sit down. Sit down. I can't keep up with this. I can't do this. I'm all mixed up now. I had it right, and now I'm mixed up. And people would be frustrated.
That's amazing.
And sometimes when we would go out, I would intentionally ask for the electric slide just so I could see her.
She probably loved you for that.
Oh, she loved that. She loved when I would do that. And be like, you ready to do the electric slide? Yeah. Okay. So I'd go up to the DJ and say, could you play the electric slide?
Probably had the DJ messed up too.
Oh, he would. The DJs would love it. They would love it. Like, oh my goodness. Like, yes. Vanilla folks mess them up.
Yes, it's
Vanilla folks with rhythm is amazing. It's amazing. You just don't know. You just don't know.
You got Summer laughing at all. Yeah, Danetta laughs, and Danetta says, "Lord, stepping on folks' toes and ish." Yeah, well,
no, believe it or not, she would not be the one. She would not be the one stepping on toes. We'd all be stepping on each other's toes, all mixed up, because now you got somebody standing out in front of the crowd. Now you're trying to watch what she's doing, and you're trying to do the same thing, and you're all mixed up. But she was fine. She stepped out of the crowd, and she's going, hey. Yeah, it was definitely something to see. I wish I had a video, because it was really.
No, that would have been funny.
It was really funny. I gotta give it to her. Gotta give it to her.
Speaking of funny, what we got coming up, Lord willing, this coming Sunday, as we get ready to put back another audio podcast for you guys, will be the Crazy People Follow Us audio podcast. So that'll be on Sunday for you guys. So make sure I will be trying to get that out there. And with this being our 13-year show anniversary, Soon we will be saying goodbye to Blog Talk Radio, because this is the month that they're going to be shutting down permanently. And I'm sure you probably hear the train in the background.
Yeah.
They are starting their cargo tour this morning on New Year's Day.
And overnight.
Yeah, overnight too. Yeah, they were doing about four times yesterday.
Yep.
So a lot of cargo. Yes. Anyway, yeah, we want to thank Blog Talk Radio for many years of service to us, and we wish everybody at Blog Talk well. But we are looking to. We're still going to be having an audio podcast. It's just a matter of
how we're going to do it,
how and where. That's actually a change should be coming probably within the next few weeks, to be honest with you. So, but stay tuned for that. We'll figure something out. We'll still have the audio podcast for you guys. Might be some limited resources for a short time, but we'll figure something out. So I think you guys will be happy that we'll still be able to do it.
That's right.
So again, for those of you just tuning in right now, this is the month that we will be saying goodbye to Blog Talk Radio, which is our audio streamer, our main audio podcast streamer. They are shutting down at the end of the month, supposedly.
And we've been with them for 13 years.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Not us, maybe 13 years. But we've been on their platform for 13 years.
Yeah, so let's just reiterate that one more time for those of you who have been checking out our social media. Yes, we have been married for 23 years almost.
But this May.
We have had this show for 13 years. So, yes. And then this is, will we be able to listen to the old shows still? They help me clean my house and do chores. I don't think that's going to change at all. So you still should be able to listen to old shows. There's other,
like on Spotify.
Yeah,
right?
There's other platforms that still have the older stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just a matter of once that shuts down, we just need to figure out how to move, put the new stuff on it, and then figure out. I think I have a couple options, so we'll just see exactly. It may be trial and error at first, so. Something might sound kind of wacky at first, but then maybe the next time you hear it, maybe won't sound wacky, or the sound quality might sound extremely better.
Yeah, that's true.
Quite frankly, I think the sound quality. One of the things that some people have said to us is about the sound quality whenever we do the audio shows, because they say it sounds a little either staticky or a little muffled or whatever, but then. Lately it's gotten much better.
And that figures because they're about to leave. So.
Yeah, I know, right? But you'll definitely be able to hear the audio podcast. So don't get it twisted. You will be able to still hear those. So
very good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, or I may have a way to maybe just flat out save old stuff, and then maybe personally, like if you're just like, hey, I miss whatever. So maybe I can personally send the file to whomever is looking for it.
Oh, okay. Or post it
somewhere.
On our social media?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we can do that too.
Sounds good.
So.
Because that'll get a little time consuming sending them separate links. Like, I want the link.
Well, not everybody's gonna do that.
Right. But maybe they will.
Yeah. Everybody don't like us that much.
They might.
I don't get those many requests for that.
You might.
But yeah. So
you might.
Yeah, so we may actually might do the trial run for this Sunday show and see. We'll see if we, like I said, we still have access to Blog Talk right now, but we may just kind of start moving away since they're going to be shutting down. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, we are looking forward to bringing. And we just, since we are in a new year now, we want to thank you guys once again for all of your continued support that you showed us within the 2024 season. We are happy to now start this new journey for 2025. We look forward to bigger and better things. I also want to give a shout out to Zelma and Bree because they had their show on. Was it Monday night?
Yes, because today's Wednesday. Yes, that's right.
So they were on Monday night. Yeah, Clack and Shimmy was back on. And it was nice to see Bree and Zelma back together, dynamic duo. Nothing but laughs on the show. So one thing that they were both asking the audience was what people's New Year's resolutions were. So for those of you who don't know, I did reveal one of my New Year's resolutions. And for those of you who didn't get a chance to see Clack and Shimmy, make sure you go back and watch that. But I will reveal one of my New Year's resolutions right here. So one of my New Year's resolutions is, I can't say is, it actually will be releasing the second book about my dad. So that's going to be, it's probably going to be even funnier than the first one, quite honestly.
Good.
But now the thing with that is I don't know exactly if this is going to be based on the same book. It could be like a sequel.
Oh.
Or I may just flip it and go a totally different route and do something that no one expects me to do.
Okay.
But it's still relating to that.
I could accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
But either way, whatever I come up, or I could do two things relating to that to make it a 3-book thing.
So 2 books this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I could do 2 books, like 2 books about him. One of them could be a sequel to the first one, and then the other one could be something totally unrelated to what it is, but still be funny. I have a couple thoughts in my head as far as that. So I just don't know which one. I don't know if I want to do one or both.
Mm. Well, we'll just have to.
But I will say, whichever route I go, the second book about my dad will be released very soon.
Mm.
So not only are you going to get the winter edition of Pandemic Press Media Magazine coming soon for 2025, but you're also going to get a new release from yours truly. So
that sounds good. It sounds good to me.
And Danetta says, "Laugh out loud. That was fun. Loving them together." Yeah, it was. Yeah, Clack and Shimmy was definitely funny. And thank you, Summer. Yeah, we appreciate you.
I'm gonna do a snap. You want to be in my snap?
Yeah, I like to be in your snap.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it. All right.
Yeah.
Now, this is funny. Now we're on the side here, but that's okay.
That's funny. Yeah. Danetta said, yes, that's great, Sam. Thank you. Yeah. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, like I said, it's kind of like a sneak peek or whatever, first reveal for 2025. So now you know. Just don't know when, but it'll be sometime soon when our book is released. And I hope, if you guys love the first book, I just hope that you, what the heck was that? I'm sorry, this kind of came out of nowhere.
Friends sending me snaps.
Was that a
cat?
Oh, is that? Oh, so what is that big moose? Oh, there's a cat. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I'm big moose laying on the bed. What is it? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so it is the things that we just kind of see here. Okay.
You just never know what you might find on Snapchat.
Gee, he doesn't need to wear those shorts. Okay. Yeah, so show of hands. Danetta and Summer, I'm pretty sure you ladies are, wait a minute, I think you ladies are on Snapchat, right? Well, Danetta, you are, and then Summer, you're
Clack and Shimmy just put something in their story.
Oh no.
Literally, just now.
I can just imagine. I can just about imagine what it is. I'm afraid to look.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'll be looking later.
You could look later.
So, yeah, we're trying to get into the Snapchat thing. It's a little
lots of reasons.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Yeah, Summer says I don't use it much. I don't blame you.
We get that.
I honestly don't understand it.
Yeah,
and I don't say that much.
Yeah. So you can always tell when Sam C's not a fan of something.
Because I don't talk about it much.
Not only do you not talk about it, you don't deal with it, you don't look at it. You know?
Actually, I didn't look at it today, but I keep getting notifications. Yeah, Danetta says, laugh out loud, Sam. Look.
I got green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, yeah, hogs, dogs, chickens, turkey.
Speaking of all that stuff.
Speaking of, Mr. Cubbage, you're not there.
Well, I left again?
Yeah.
No, I'll fix that.
I guess because you weren't looking on there.
Yeah, it's probably not. Okay. Danetta said, I just use Snapchat to take pics and videos, but don't post there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do the same thing because I've posted a couple things there and no one seems to care whether I'm there or not. So I think that's another reason.
Wow.
I think that's another reason why I'm just like, why am I even using this stupid app?
I don't think that nobody cares.
They don't.
How many friends do you have on here?
3. I think
those 3 friends probably aren't on Snap. Probably like Summer Rae, how she said she's not on there that much.
Oh.
So that's probably why, they might be like Summer Rae, who's like, she,
probably said the same thing. Why am I even on this thing? Like, this thing is useless.
Well, for one reason or another.
See, that's Summer Danetta still laughing at me.
But it's good to keep an eye on.
I bet they lurk there.
Yes, they do. They don't only lurk there.
They're lurking everywhere.
They're lurking. The lurkers.
So, right. So,
yes,
here we are. Excuse me, New Year's Day.
I do want to give a shout out to the now late great President Jimmy Carter.
Yes,
who was the oldest living president. And I don't know. I was crazy about the guy. I thought it was great. And he and his wife's love story. I always just, I'm such a softie when it comes to a good love story. And they were crazy about each other, had 4 children, I believe. His grandson was on GMA the other day. And, he was from Georgia and grew up there and everything. And he didn't think, well, I shouldn't say he didn't think. He was like, not as mean as, but as the typical folks who grew up in the South back then. He wasn't a mean-spirited person because he was a religious person, but he didn't really understand or get the fight for civil rights. He didn't really get it because he didn't have to fight for it. He didn't
Right.
have to do anything about that until he went into the Navy. And he was around people of all races and colors and this and that. And then he flipped just like that and began fighting for civil rights. And most of his upbringing was from a Black woman who worked at their family's peanut farm. And he was always with her family, and then his so-called friends would say that he was talking Black, whatever that means. And so he wasn't putting up with the ridicule and all that stuff. Then eventually got more into civil rights, got in threw his hat into the political realm, eventually became president. But they said that his contribution after he left office was far more reaching, which I absolutely agree, than his 4 years in the Oval Office.
Like Habitat for Humanity?
Absolutely. Habitat for Humanity. I told Sam C, I said, that is the way that you want to live your life. You want to live your life long as you can. You want to have a true and wonderful love story. And you want to, when you meet your maker, as he has now met his maker, you want the Lord to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. And I truly believe that that's what he heard when he got to the pearly gates. Not like some incoming administrations who think that they're going to be able to cut deals with the Lord when they get there.
You mean some people that have concepts of a plan?
Absolutely, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to be mean about it. I'm not even. But my thing is with you. You can't mess with God. No matter how wonderful you think you are, you cannot mess with God. He is always watching.
Well, whenever we, where I'm going to, whenever we are in control,
we're still not in control.
Well, no, but I mean, whenever we are in control of,
of
the House and the Senate and all that stuff, the other side always says, well, we have to pray. God is in control. Well, now, you know what? We've been saying this for a long time, but now it's like, see, now you're going to notice not everybody is happy. And I mean, not everybody on the other side is happy.
True.
And everybody knows it. Everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And this person's not even in yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's beside the point.
That's beside the point.
But the fact of the matter is that it is. That's the way it's going to be. But we just have to take some different approaches to things. That doesn't mean we can't do things.
That's right. But I will say that we do pray for his family, because I'm sure that they are devastated. However, he is now with his lovely wife.
Yes.
And I don't know if anybody saw I'm not sure if it was in the New York Times or wherever, but somebody drew kind of a really sweet caricature of them. Like it was the pearly gates and everything like that. And she's coming out of the gates, like with her hands extended, like yay, where have you been? Come on. And he's like running towards her. It was just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. So that's the way you want to live your life. You want to give, you want to give, and you want to serve your community. And if you have somebody that will if you have a spouse or a partner that will serve with you, that's even better. But you do go to the pearly gates, you die alone and you go to the pearly gates alone. So yes, you got to keep that in mind. So you still want to be a good and decent person. Of course, not be a doormat or anything like that. I'm not saying, somebody makes you mad or does something wrong that you don't, fight for yourself. But,
Right.
You always want to be a good person. So there it is. So cheers to President Jimmy Carter, and condolences. That's right. Condolences to his family.
Yep.
Well done, Jimmy. That's the way. As you would have wanted. We would have called you President Carter, but in that commercial from back in the day that people probably don't remember, you could just call me Jimmy.
I couldn't do that.
I couldn't just call
no
President Carter Jimmy.
No, I couldn't.
Done.
I couldn't do that.
Well done. Cheers to a life well lived. 100 years, you can't be upset about that. You can't dispute really good that. Life. That was fantastic.
It was a great story.
And fought several illnesses and made it through. But that's all right. That's all right. 100 years, you can't dispute that. He was 100, so good for him, and good for us who benefited by watching him over the years. And actually, it's interesting because I think they said for 45 years he's been out of the. Does that sound right? 45 years he's been out of the presidency.
That sounds about right.
Does that sound right? Okay. 40. Wait, he went in he was elected in 76, but got in 77.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah, I can't math.
No, sorry. Wait a minute.
I'm not mathing correctly.
That's not right.
No. Yeah, wait. So he would have gotten out in 81, right? Yeah, 81.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, he was elected in. Yes.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, elected in 76. 4 years, 70, and then 70. Yeah, 77. He would have gone in that January, and then 4 years. That would have been 81. Have been January 81.
That doesn't sound right because Reagan got in 80.
Well, he was elected in 80, right? Yeah, make sure I'm not messing this up. 39th president. Okay, let's see.
Okay, yeah, 77, 81, okay.
Yeah, 77, yeah, 81.
Okay.
Yeah, so 81. That doesn't, oh yeah, maybe that's right. Wait a minute. What is it, 2020? This was 2020. Alexa, 2024 minus 1981.
2024 minus 1,981 is 43.
Thank you. So 43 years still. Wednesday. That's wonderful. So good for him.
She said Happy Wednesday, not Happy New Year.
Should have said Happy New Year.
Yeah. What's wrong with her?
Alexa, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Now that the new year has finally begun, I'm sharing inspiring stories of hope and encouragement. He built a factory that was bombed and destroyed in World War II. After rebuilding the factory,
she's got a lot to say.
It was completely leveled by an earthquake. But he carried on, and his company became the world's largest manufacturer. And that person was Soichiro Honda. For more, just say, tell me an inspiring story.
Thank you.
Okay, that was a very long.
I was talking about the makers of Honda.
Yeah. Yeah. Then she was doing a lot of talking.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Now.
Summer Rae said she's scared of her.
Oh, well, so is your mom.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Your mom is not a fan.
Yeah. It's funny because whenever she goes, I'm always like, what's she talking about? What's wrong with her? I was like, Mom, we set a timer.
But it's funny, Sam's mom bought that for us.
I know. I was thinking about buying her one, but she won't let me.
And don't my folks have one that's like in the television or something?
I think so.
Some type of mechanism.
Nobody wants to use it.
Nobody wants to use it. Now, I wanted to talk about these and how we got these the other day.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one you chose.
I chose this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Which one you want to show first?
Maybe.
That one looks better.
Oh, that's why you were trying to take it from me?
No, well, this is mine.
Well, we'll split them.
I'm the dummy that didn't have a year on it. Anyway, so yeah, we got these the other day. These are very tasty.
I haven't even tried them yet.
Happy New Year! See?
Happy New Year.
You can see the year on. You can see the year on Bobby's.
Can you? Oh yeah, there you go.
See, there's no year on mine, so you can tell who the dummy was.
No,
this is Happy New Year.
But believe it or not, this is not coming from the normal bakery that's around. Well, this bakery is also around the corner. Excuse me, but it's not the one that where we got the cookies from the book signing, not the book signing cookies. This one is actually called Bella Christie. And I think they have 3 locations in the Pittsburgh area, whereas the Oak Mike Bakery just has its 1 location, but it's much, 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 much bigger. And much bigger. Much, 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 much bigger. And it was out of a place probably at first, probably the size of a small house, I guess you could say. Yeah, maybe a small house. And it has since grown to maybe the size of 3 houses. And but that's awesome. That's awesome. So we're happy for them and happy for their success. But we didn't get the opportunity to get over there. So we got these lovely cookies for New Year. So we'll take a taste test. But then again, they're pretty. They're too pretty to eat.
Well, Danetta says those look too good to eat.
Yeah, Danetta agrees. They're so pretty. And actually, they have their little Bella Christie thing on the back.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, BC.
BC. No wonder you like going there.
It's super pretty. So
actually, Danetta kind of beat me to the question. She's asking, what are y'all's plans for today? Now, when you mean y'all's, do you mean us or do you mean everybody in general? But she's like, what's y'all's plans for today? Or is it a top secret?
We'll be cooking soon.
And I'm going to be
watching TV soon.
I'm going to be trying to taste test everything that Bobby's trying to cook if she'll let me, number 1. Number 2, I'm going to try to watch some college football, probably take a sneak peek of that. But again, my number 1 priority is to try to sample whatever Bobby D is going to make if she'll let me do it.
Yeah, I might.
I just have to be real nice about it, though.
A friend gave me a recipe for a dessert that she thinks you might like. So we could either eat our cookies or I can make that dessert.
No, I want the dessert. The cookies can wait.
The cookies will have to wait.
It's New Year's Day. The cookies can wait.
Okay. All right.
You can get a cookie anytime.
Oh, not a cookie that says 2025 on it.
No, but I mean, we can eat that anytime. Anytime today.
Anytime today. Is that what you think? Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'll let you have
Or tomorrow. Or this weekend.
Don't you have a plan for this weekend? Or, well, not the whole weekend. Yeah, we could say for the weekend.
Well, I've got plans, not concepts of.
You don't have concepts of plans?
No. Like I already told you what my plans were. So,
I told you a plan that I wanted to do.
Yeah, starting this weekend. Or
a
plan. Yeah, and I agree with that plan.
Yes. And we don't have concepts of people coming with us. We have actual people coming with us.
Yes.
So no concepts. I swear that's going to be.
Supposedly this is supposed to be Friday evening.
Yes. So we'll see. I'll give you a little hint. Maybe that'll make you think about what it could be. Pink and green. There's a line in a movie that says, pink goes good with green. And I'm not an AKA, so it's not an AKA thing. Though I don't have any problems with the AKAs. I love the AKAs that I was around when I was in college. So no, I don't get no disrespect, because I thought pink and green go well together.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom, she is a Delta, so that's the red and white. And most of the ladies in my family are Delta. So, I got to rock with the Deltas, but I love the AKAs too. So
there you go. And Danetta's asking, Wicked?
It has something to do with Wicked. It does.
Something.
You are correct.
Something with it.
You'll get a kick out of it though when you see the pictures. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Ooh, I can wear this. It's green.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, I could.
You could.
Oh. I'm gonna have to redo my nails though. A friend thought that I'd be able to get away with it, but it's chipping. It's chipping too fast. So that's okay.
Okay. So we do want to remind you of our programming schedule right here on our YouTube channel. So again, tomorrow we're going to try to, and I'm going to say try. We're going to attempt to put out a new coverage critiques for you tomorrow. Bobby D will be doing a new cooking fun with Mrs. Got a random. Mrs. Coverage is coming Friday. We will be back live this coming Saturday right here for our regular show. Goof.
This is gonna be rough getting this glitter out of my hair.
Why are you doing it?
I already put it on there before.
Hey, well, if you're doing so, maybe I should put this little beanie thing on. All right, so I'm twisting the thing on. So yeah. Why do I look like men on film?
Then take it off.
All of a sudden, it didn't look right. It just looked like men on film. But yeah, so Saturday we'll be back live to do our show right here. Sunday we plan on having the Crazy People Follow Us podcast for you guys. So both Danetta and Summer are laughing at us. And Danetta's asking, do y'all have karaoke in Pittsburgh? Just curious. Somewhere.
Yes, there are karaoke spots around. Believe it or not, several of our local bars and things. There's a bar that's literally down the street from here, and it's called Bob's Garage. And
it's actually one of the most popular places, if you can believe it or not. People find it all the time.
Well, the reason why it's so popular is because they are decorated for Christmas all year round. They have Christmas lights on the outside all over. I wonder if I could give me a moment. I'm going to try to find their a picture, because they are online. Yeah. But they used to have of course it's a bar, so they have they used to, before COVID, have bar food and all that type of stuff. Now it's funny, for as close as Sam C and I live to this place,
make a walk there.
We obviously have only been. I've been there twice. Sam has been there once. I went once before the pandemic with friends to celebrate. What did she call it? It was like a traveling bridal shower or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And that was one of the stops on the traveling bridal shower tour. And we went there, and they have all kinds of crazy mixed drinks and that kind of thing, and they had food. But since COVID, they've decided no more food, but if you still want to come in and drink, you could do so. But you are allowed to bring food. So the folks that I work with at the community center, and I had a party there, and we were able to bring our significant others with us, and that's how Sam C ended up going there for the first time this past year, and my second time. So, but it is super close to where we live. I'll show you.
Oh, those pictures are just hilarious.
Well, let's see. All right, so should I show the outside?
Yeah.
First?
Yeah.
These are, okay. These are pictures of, look how many, they've got so many pictures. Come on, stop. Oh, incidentally, they're closed. Are they closed?
They should be closed today.
I'm surprised. I thought for sure they'd be open.
Yeah, they should be closed today.
Oh, look at this. Actually, somebody's like showing the inside of the bar with a video. So literally the inside and the outside of this bar is covered. Here, I'll do the video again. That's the inside of the bar.
Then I said if we go to a karaoke spot, she says, "If I come, we have to go."
Oh yeah, they do a huge karaoke thing. I was told by my coworkers who frequent there. They say, okay, this is the outside of the bar, and this is a normal. This is literally if we took this laptop with us right now and walked to the place and like turned the laptop around and showed it to you, that's exactly what it would look like right now. It is constantly like that. So yeah, check it out. It's literally Bob's Garage. Oh, there we go. That's the way it always looks. It's always lit up. But speaking of that, they have different rooms and all of that. But speaking of the karaoke thing, apparently they are always doing karaoke. Like every night, it's like every night karaoke night. And Sam C and I actually, when we went to the party, I was talking to the man who he and I have been in the after school program for many years together. And, I obviously was with Sam, he was with his date. And really, I said, so, and this is what's funny because I know that man is very chill like Sam is. So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Usually I don't do it this way, but this time I decided to run it past that man first to see what he thought that Sam might think. So I leaned over to him and I said, so the girls tell me that these are the folks we work with who are there all the time, that karaoke starts at 9. And he just gave me this look like, it's 8:35-ish. He said, uh-huh. I said, so are we staying? He was like, and I was like, you don't think Sam would like to stay? So, okay. I said, so I should then try to be slick like this and lean over to Sam and say, we're leaving, right? He says, yeah, the 4 of us are leaving in about 10 minutes. I said, okay. That sounds good to me.
That was about right.
And the 4 of us left in about 10 minutes.
About right.
So then, of course, I leaned over to Sam and I said, so, hon, karaoke at 9? So I was like, no. I said, well, yeah, our friend on my other side agrees with you. He goes, yeah, no. I said, well, he said, roll out about 10 minutes. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sam was like, at the most. And we were out. Everybody was, where you guys going? But apparently, according to the ladies, they said that it was a fun and funny karaoke set. They stayed for the whole thing. So I don't know. I guess it would just have to be me and the girls to go to the karaoke.
I mean, one of these days I'll do it. You know, I'll shock the world one day.
But that's the closest karaoke that I know of.
Yeah,
closest to us. But I do know that they are all over the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe also that they have like some like special, you know what I mean, like when the holiday. But there are little karaoke things around. But Bob's Garage is the one that I know that I hear about the most. Mm-hmm. So. But the unfortunate thing is there isn't any food, though. That's the bad part. There's no food.
That's the downside to it all.
But you are allowed to bring food. They do allow
People do.
They do allow you to bring your own food, so that's cool. So I guess you could be, you know, you don't have to munch on something you don't want to munch on. Bring what you want, you know. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Sam C will go karaokeing. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I bet the world would be waiting for that one.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I would love to see you karaoke. That would be that would be fun.
Yeah, Danetta said, if we go, Bobby, you're singing with me.
Oh boy. Well, I would try not to. Well, I have to practice. I have to practice before we get together, Danetta, because I don't want to be messing up your wonderful karaoke, you know, because people will be like, oh Lord, like, Danetta, why did you pick her to sing with you? What is wrong? What is wrong with you? Like Danetta is a good singer. Why did she pick this chick to sing with her?
She said it's all in fun, laugh all out.
But I don't want to embarrass either one of us, though. I'm not trying to embarrass us.
No, you'd be fine.
I have to.
You'd be fine.
I have to work on. I can't go for that.
Yeah.
I have to work on one of the karaoke songs that I know that Danetta is comfortable with. I will work on it. I'll get myself together. I'll get myself together so I can sing with Danetta. I'm gonna get myself together. I'll get myself together. I'll go back and look at some of Danetta's karaoke videos that she has out there, and I'll see, you know, because I know there's certain songs that she does like, certain songs that her friends pull her up and make her do. But I'm gonna look for the ones that because I know she likes. I Can't Go For That. Hall & Oates. Love Hall & Oates. Mad at them that they can't get along, but I love their whole arsenal of music. So love it.
She said we can do girls just want to have fun.
Oh, that's good, because your voice doesn't have to be too good with that, because Cyndi Lauper. I love Cyndi Lauper, but yeah.
Summer's asking,
ooh,
how can I see a video, Danetta?
Ooh, yes. Miss Danetta. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Get her, Summer. Well, Summer wasn't doing it for that, but hey, Summer's curious. But I'm going to say, get her, Summer.
But you could see a video of Summer Rae on my page for the Harambe from this year.
Yep.
So, if you would like to see Summer Rae. And of course, you can see all the Summer Rae's videos, Summer Rae's actual professional videos right here on YouTube. You want to see professional. You don't want to watch my videos per se, but Summer was beautiful and lovely and sang wonderful. So, but if you want to see professionally done videos of Summer Rae, you can check her out right here on YouTube, right after the show. So check that out.
which we will be wrapping up in just a couple of minutes. And Summer says, "Oh, thank you." So, yeah, I think that should be about it for today. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
to everybody. We're glad that you were able to come aboard for our show today. What she say? I have videos on my page. Summer Rae Laugh Out Loud. You're not missing anything. I'm trying to see Danetta.
Yeah, Danetta, put up which one? I'm trying to think.
I was going to say put up a link. I was going to say put up your website. I mean your web link. I mean,
can I put a link on here? Can I? I don't know.
Maybe Danetta doesn't want you to.
That's true. I won't do it. I'll let Danetta do it if she wants to do it.
See, inquiring minds.
Inquiring minds want to see you, Danetta.
Yes. But
Danetta, if you come to Pittsburgh, though, you have to come and see Summer Rae as well.
Yep.
So, because I know when we come to Chicago, we got a whole crew we need to see.
Yeah, it's like I'm already writing down on a list here, well, you never know. Maybe this could be the year that the Coverage Connection may be making their trek your way. You don't know. We'll make that announcement at some point whenever we're sure. And Summer says, Danetta, you are holding out, laugh out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And Danetta said, of course. Wait
if I find
it, I'll send an inbox or a tag her to the post. I'd love to see Summer Rae.
That would be great.
Yeah. Summer Rae in concert, man. Not blowing smoke, but Summer Rae is great.
Actually, that would be awesome if Summer Rae. I mean, like I said before, I don't know how the city winery
or any situation, or any venue, honestly. That
I mean, but it would be cool because but then again, of course, Summer Rae does work and have a 9 to 5. But like if she were to get connected with like City Winery, then I would imagine she could go all
different ones
all around, because that's what you see. You know, Teresa, we saw Howard Hewitt's name on different city wineries around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I'm not really sure how to. Because remember when we were talking to the concierge that time, and we told her about Summer Rae, but I don't think she really knew how that all really works, because she's really the person that's like, oh, come in, enjoy yourselves,
the ones that give
sit down,
the
relax,
one that gives you a hug.
Right. But she herself wasn't really sure how that worked. So I wonder. I'm gonna chat with her again.
Somebody.
Try to figure out how that works.
I got a couple other questions too to them.
Yeah. So anyway,
Summer's like, I would love to see it. See, there you go.
Told you, Mr.
All right, this is gonna be good. Stay tuned for this one, folks.
That's right.
But we are happy that you came aboard, spent a little bit of your New Year's Day with us. So happy New Year to you all once again. Lord willing, we will be back a few days from now, live on our YouTube channel at our normal Saturday time spot, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. Make sure you click like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell for notifications. And I do see we have a couple more subscribers, so we want to say hello to them as well.
Yes, and thank you for joining us.
Yes. Anything else, Bobby D, before you head on out and Happy New Year, guys?
No, just Happy New Year, everybody, and just enjoy your day. This is probably your last day off.
For some people, maybe.
For some people, that's true. Until you get back into the thick of things. If not, though, thank goodness, and I'm very happy for you that you don't have to go back to work tomorrow, so that's a good thing. But enjoy the beginning of 2025, because 2025 proves to be a wild ride, but we're going to continue to thrive in 2025. So happy New Year to each and every one of you, and happy Wednesday.
Yep,
it's Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday.
And we love you too, Summer.
We love you too.
Thanks, Danetta.
And have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's mystery, today's gift, That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies, in particular, we absolutely love and adore you. And for the lurkers, thank you. Thank you for showing up, but not talking. So that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay. That's all good. All right. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing day. I got to get to cooking. And
I got to get the taste testing.
I guess he's going to get the taste testing. We'll see you again we will see you again really, really soon. Happy New Year.